PCSing this year? Hang on, because some PCSs have already become an absolute mess. If you're PCSing in 2025, you need to start planning now because delays, shortages, and major headaches are happening already. So why is this PCS season so chaotic? And more importantly, what can you do to get ahead? Here's the deal and how to handle it. If you're hoping for base housing, brace yourself. Wait lists are long, and on-base availability is tighter than ever. Many service members are seeing their hard copy orders delayed. This makes it harder to get onto housing wait lists. On-base housing at Naval Base Kitsap is at near capacity. Wait times for housing have stretched 6 to 9 months here in Kitsap, and longer in some areas. Off-base rentals? These are tough too. Rents have gone up, and competition for military-friendly rentals is fierce, especially in high-demand areas like Silverdale and Bremerton. Pro tip, if you're PCSing, apply for base housing the second you get orders and start looking at off-base housing options and temporary housing ASAP. If you're PCSing in 2025, you're stepping into one of the biggest changes to military moves in years. And let's just say it's not going smoothly so far. The Global Household Goods Contract, GHC program, is being phased in, and one move coordination company called HomeSafe Alliance is being phased in to handle all military moves. Meant to streamline military moves and lower costs, HSA was selected in a government bid process. Not surprisingly, HSA won by bidding low. And let's just say the initial rollout has been a mess. The moving companies who are contracted by HSA to execute the moves are getting paid so low that their drivers are losing money. So drivers, many of whom own their own trucks and work on contract, are declining to take military moves through HSA. Thousands of shipments have faced delays, missed pickups, and massive communication breakdowns. Recently in nearby Tacoma, several U-Haul trucks were found loaded, unlocked, and unattended on the side of the road. Come to find out, the trucks had been rented by a small moving company to execute moves for military families, and then were left to sit when HSA could not find drivers to get them to their new homes. Things are running so badly that the Army has even pulled back some shipments from HSA because of performance issues. And communication has been difficult with HSA, despite claims of 24-hour service and an online moving dashboard for military families to track their shipments. Pro tip, right now the worst thing you can do is wait. The sooner you submit your move request and get on the mover's schedule, the better. Some other winning strategies. Try to stay as flexible with your timelines as possible. Build in extra days when you can. If you need them, they'll be good padding. If you don't, then you can take a day or two off during your move to relax and store up energy for the next phase. Ask which company your move has been assigned to, and make sure when the truck gets there, it's a moving truck and not a regular freight truck. Read the info on Military OneSource and know what your entitlements are. Thinking about getting around the HSA problems by doing it yourself? Doing a personally procured move, or PPM, otherwise known as a DITY move, often gives you more control. You may want to think twice about doing that this year though, because big changes are happening there too. In the past, PPMs were a great way to cover your expenses and maybe even make a little money on your move by handling details or packing. By doing their own coordination and saving some costs, some families had a little extra cash when the government reimbursed them based on the government's costs. But now, in 2025, reimbursement rates for PPMs are based on what the government pays HSA, their low-priced contractor move coordinator, not what you actually spend. This means that you might not get reimbursed fully for the cost of the move, especially if truck costs go up during peak season, as they often do. Right now, in March 2025, groups are working to advocate for the families and to ask Transcom to freeze those reimbursement changes. Watch for further developments. One source of good information is the group PCSLikeAPro.org and on Facebook and Instagram. They're advocates for PCS reform and have great free PCS resources. Pro tips: if you're considering a PPM, do the math first. Compare what HSA is paying versus what it will cost you out of pocket. Find out exactly how much weight your household is allowed. Downsize anything you don't need. Keep track of everything. Weigh. Empty, before, after, check the regulations and make sure you keep every weight ticket. Keep all your records and every receipt in a central location in your possession, not on a moving truck. Want to avoid the biggest PCS stress? Get your housing, movers, and lodging locked in as early as possible. Be sure to book temporary housing early. Hotels near bases fill up fast. Look into Navy lodges, Airbnbs, and short-term rentals, as well as hotels. Join those Facebook PCS groups. Families who've already moved can give you real-time insights on what's working and what's not working right now. PCS moves in 25 are going to be a challenge, but with the right planning, you can minimize the headaches. What's your biggest PCS concern this year? Drop it in the comments below. We'll be addressing your questions in upcoming videos.